Have you ever imagined living each day believing, with your whole soul, that everything always works out? That every event, good or bad, is taking you exactly where you need to be? This isn't a fantasy, it's a philosophy of life. And it's also one of the most powerful principles taught by Napoleon Hill. Act as if everything is already working in your favor. As if the entire universe is conspiring to bring to life what you've visualized with faith, clarity, and purpose. But how does this connect to your mental, spiritual, and physical health? The answer is simple and profound. The way you believe shapes how you feel, and the way you feel shapes how you live. When you decide to act as if everything is going right, you access a mental state of confidence, peace, and inner alignment. And that state alters your biochemistry, your energy, your decisions. In other words, you literally begin to change your reality. Think about it. How many times have you destroyed a dream before even trying, simply because you believed it would fail? How many times have you sabotaged a relationship, an idea, or an opportunity because you carried the fear of failure? Now imagine the opposite. Imagine living with the belief that everything is unfolding perfectly, that even the obstacles are part of building your destiny, that nothing is loss, only preparation. This is the mindset that transforms lives. When you behave like someone who believes everything is going right, your body relaxes, your mind opens up, your spirit connects, anxiety loses power, fear dissolves, and you begin to make decisions with more presence and less desperation. Acting as if everything is working isn't pretending. It's a conscious choice to align with the frequency you want to embody. And here is the crucial point. Your external reality is always a reflection of your internal reality. If you live expecting the worst, your mind will look for evidence of it. Your body will react as if it's constantly under threat. Your energy will contract. But if you begin to act with faith, like someone who knows they are protected, guided, and blessed, your entire system responds with strength, clarity, and balance. It's not about denying problems. It's about facing them with a mind that already knows there's a solution. It's about cultivating serenity in the midst of chaos. It's about being the point of peace where everything around you seems to collapse. That is elevated mental health. That is practical spirituality. That is self-awareness. Write in the comments right now. Everything is working in my favor. Declare it to the universe. Affirm it as your truth. And if this message is resonating with you, like the video and subscribe to the Motivation You Need channel. Here, each video is a reminder of who you truly are on the inside. Let's now talk about how this affects your body. When you live in fear, doubt, or resistance, your nervous system stays in a constant state of alert. Your body begins to produce excess cortisol, which throws off your sleep, appetite, digestion, and even immunity. But when you cultivate faith, when you act calmly as someone who already knows they will overcome, your body responds with balance, with health, with vitality, motivation. You need, where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction. Now that you've understood the power of this philosophy, it's time to learn how to apply it every day in a practical and transformative way. Because believing that everything will work out isn't just positive thinking, it's a lifestyle choice. It's a mental, spiritual, and even physical practice. The first practice is this. Care for your thoughts like someone tending a garden. Don't let weeds take over your mind. Every time a thought of failure, fear, or defeat arises, stop and replace it. Don't fight it. Just say to yourself, "This no longer serves me." Then think of the opposite. Visualize the best outcome. Feel it as if it's already happening. The mind doesn't distinguish between real and imagined. It only reacts to what you feed it. Second practice, speak with faith. Your words create your world. When you say, "Nothing ever works out for me," you're signing a contract with failure. When you say, "Everything works for my good," you activate an invisible force that starts opening doors. Use your voice consciously. Declare life. Declare healing. Declare possibilities. Third practice, walk with a posture of victory. Your body influences your mind. When you slouch, close off, shrink down, you reinforce a weak emotional state. Lift your head, breathe with presence, walk like someone who has already won. That's not arrogance, it's energetic alignment. its active presence, its coherence between body and spirit. Fourth practice, embrace strategic silence. Not everything needs a response. Not everything needs a reaction. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is withdraw, observe, and recenter. Silence is where the spirit speaks. It's where you hear what truly matters. It's where you connect with the wisdom that already lives inside you. In silence, you realize you're safe, that nothing is against you, that everything is working in your favor, even when it doesn't look like it. Fifth practice, be grateful before receiving. This is one of the most powerful keys to manifestation. When you give thanks for something you don't yet have, you're telling the universe, I trust. And that trust creates a vibration of abundance, of worthiness, of alignment. Gratitude is faith in motion, and when you practice it daily, you begin to witness miracles where fear once lived. Do you see how this transforms your mental health? You stop living in survival mode and start living in creation mode. You stop expecting the worst and start preparing for the best. You silence the world's noise and listen to your soul's voice. That is balance, that is strength, that is wisdom in your body. This new vibration manifests as lightness, vitality, and a stronger immune system. You sleep better, you breathe deeper, you digest more easily, because the body senses when the soul is at peace, and the soul only finds peace when you stop resisting life's flow and start trusting that everything is working for your growth. And spiritually, acting as if everything is working out is an act of surrender. It's letting go of control. It's recognizing that there's a greater intelligence guiding your every step, that nothing is by chance, that every pain had a purpose, that every detour was actually the right path. It doesn't mean passivity, it means presence. It means walking with faith, but with your feet firmly on the ground. If this message touched you deeply, write in the comments, I choose to live as if everything is already working out. That's not delusion, that's awareness, that's spiritual maturity, that's applied wisdom. Like this video if it awakened something inside you. Share it with someone living in fear, doubt, anxiety, someone who needs to find peace again. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Subscribe to the Motivation You Need channel. Each video here is an anchor, a light, a callback to your center. You can keep living as if the world is against you. Or you can choose, today, right now, to live as if the world is preparing you for something extraordinary. That decision changes everything, because when you change from within, everything outside begins to shift. You are not alone. The universe is conspiring. The signs are everywhere. You just need to align your frequency. Replace fear with trust. Replace doubt with certainty. Replace scarcity with gratitude. Remember, everything is always working in your favor, even when you don't understand it, even when it's hard, even when everything around you says otherwise. You are guided, you are supported, you are capable. Motivation. You need where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction.